let cool, room temp. Room temp. Pretty close. Part of the potato. Non-chlorinated water. In other words, get a water bottle. All right. Couple few days. And we'll see how we do. I'm trying to make a starter. Not from the yeast they give you in the store. I'm going to research some old world stone ground flour. And we'll see the difference. You may be gluten free. Or intolerant. But the bread we eat from the store is the reason why you feel sluggish and lazy a little bit after. Dark place, warm. 3 days, I'll take a look at it. Just Paul. Doing what I do. JP. Hey. I dropped a bomb on a couple of people. Organic stone ground Einkorn whole wheat flour. I'm doing my thing. But I'm new to this. So I gotta figure this out with you. And let's see how I do. How you doing? Yo, how you doing? So, I got my Einkorn. Get a little light on this, maybe. Is that better? Alright. I got my grandpa's bib. I was getting ready to mix, but then I thought about it. So I have my starter. But, is it the water? Or is it the potato? So, experiment. Let's do this. I bought this. Yo, this company is so cool right now. It's the first time I've ever got an invoice from a company I ever bought. It had a thank you on it. And that looks almost handwritten. So, I bought 4 pounds from them. It wasn't cheap, not gonna lie. But this is that old world stone ground. And we're gonna look at it. Oh my. That's not what you buy in the store, is it? See, it's a little darker. Alright, so I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup. It might be too much. So, we'll do a light 1/4. One in the potato. And one in the water. Now, this is a lot less gluten than the flour you buy today. I think it was 1940s to 1960. They genetically changed how wheat was grown. Put this in the fridge. And then that's when people started complaining about stomach problems. It was about 1965, whatever. It developed over time. So it was how the wheat they produce I'm gonna have to mark these, aren't I? Was mass produced and created more gluten. Contaminate. Oh, look at that already. So this is it. Is this it? It's already bubbling. Get it all mixed up. Oh, it smells so sweet. Alright, let me put that away. So, what I'm going to do is, got my cheesecloth. I'm going to let these sit. If I can do this tonight, I'm doing this tonight. I'm going to see which one comes out. Is it the water or is it both? Alright. But I got the flour. Oh, I kind of want to taste this. See if it tastes different than all purpose. You know, the white shit you get in the store. Oh, that's so good. It doesn't dry you out. Hell no. I'll look up the vitamins, minerals, and everything about Einkorn, the flour. Check this out. JP was 15. That was the calendar. It's also my towel. Thank you, Grandma. Alright, so I'm going to let these sit. I'm going to stick them a little bit in a warmer place. We'll see how it goes. And see if they puff up a little, huh? That'd be so cool. Let me get over here. Stick them in this bowl. Turn this little heater on. Got my bread oven. And maybe tonight and maybe tomorrow. Do I use both or just one? That is going to be so cool. And then I'll have my yeast for my bread dough. And it's the Einkorn. Einkorn. And I'll look up nutrition. Love you. Alright, let's do this. I got my Einkorn flour. Benchview Farms. Check them out. It's a little expensive, but it's definitely worth it. Especially if you're a little gluten intolerant. This flour is better for you. What do I got? I got 3 cups of flour. And I took my starter. I added it to 1 cup of water and put a little bit of sugar in there, and the baby came to life. Let me get a little spatula in here. I want to get all that. Oh, not a spatula, a spoon or something. Yeah. So that's that. So that's a cup of warm water. You can use dry active yeast if you wanted. I just figure I go al natural. And then I got 1 teaspoon of salt. And some good olive oil. Boom, boom. Product of Spain. Exclusive. So we're just going to give it a little 2, 3, 4, 5 drizzles. I got my... I forget what you call it. I may have to add a little extra water. See, this helps stretch it too with the little hooky things in there. And get this to all come together. Yeah, maybe a little more splash. You know what? Yeah. No, that might do it. I'm gonna have to get my hands in there, aren't I? That's the only thing about this, it's harder to clean. Alright. So, do I have enough? Put a little on my hands. Let's get in there. Oh yeah. This is your daily bread. Nothing special. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I seen Vicoli do this once. Put some olive oil. Yep. There we go. Alright. Alright, and what I'm going to do you don't have to stretch this as much. This isn't like your regular flour. Alright, I got it all. And I am going to Put this to the side. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Alright, so I got my bowl. I don't know. A little parchment paper. Wow, that's some sticky dough. I'm making a small batch. I want to try this first, right? So I'm going to put a lid on that. I'm going to give this a couple hours to proof. And I'll get back to you. Just Paul. I'm trying to make some bread that's very, very low gluten. People that are, they can tolerate it, but not so much. A lot of people have good results with this. They really report back. Nutrition wise, because it's stone ground, it's not bleached. All the nutrients of the wheat are in there. I'm gonna let that sit, like I said. So, organic stone ground Einkorn whole wheat flour. Calcium 2%, iron 8%, potassium 2%, riboflavin, nicotine, those are 4 and 8%. Vitamin B6, 8%. A little bit of phosphorus, which is 10%. Magnesium, which helps your body digest vitamins. Zinc, 15%. And there's some manganese in there. But that's it. That's it. 1 gram of fat. 11% dietary fiber. Carbs, 20 grams of carbs. This is that stuff that keeps you going all day. So I got to give that 2 hours to as long as I want. See if it rises. I got my kitchen, my little heater on, make it a little warmer. This will not rise like today's bread. So we'll see how far we get. Doing what I do. I love y'all. Go make some bread, y'all. Alright. It's been about 2 hours. 2 hours 15 minutes. I'm preheating my oven to 400, which 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that is, hold on 1 second, about 200 degrees Celsius. So I've had it over the vent. Look at that. Ta-da! That is cool. Now, if this was regular flour, you know, the bleached, all the nutrients stripped out of it, I bet you that loaf would be up to here. Yeah, that's cool, man. But that's how it used to be. It's a more dense bread. Hold on, I was just putting stuff away. I cleaned my kitchen a little bit. I was a pig. I apologize. So, I'm going to stick this in the oven. I don't even know. I don't even know how long. Yo, what if I did this? Alright, I'm going to stick it in the oven. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'll set my timer for like 10 minutes. And then I'll check it again. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put this in the oven. I'll show you what I got going on. Alright, so in the oven you're going. I got my pizza stone in there. I think it helps. Residual heat, you know? That thing absorbs it all. Boom. I'm not gonna put it. What do you think? Let's put a top on it. No, I'm leaving it. We'll see what happens. Can you go, baby? I know, I gotta clean the oven door too. I got the light on. Boom. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Doing what I do. Thumbs up, y'all. Alright. 10, 12 minutes or so. I got this to test. Can you guys see that? Kind of, can't you? It only comes out so far in this oven. Okay. Okay. It's not done. I think I want to try this though. Well, it's coming. Okay, it's not coming out clean. Can I cut that? You know, I'm gonna brush just a little on there. A little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna turn my oven up. Probably 50 degrees. I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. 450. I'll get back to you. Just Paul doing what I do. We're making bread, yo. Alright, another 10 minutes. Ooh, it smells so good in here. What do you think? What do we think? I think we're there. She didn't brown a lot on me, but I'm gonna try this. Hey, if I undercook it, I know next time to go longer. Or warmer the whole time. Yeah, probably. Alright, let me get you guys over here. Knocking you over everywhere. And this is what I'm gonna do. I gotta let that cool. Let me try this. Yeah. Dishes are done. Alright, let's give her about 10-15 minutes. And then I'll break bread with you. Just Paul. I'm excited, man. I really am. I've only done bread. This will be the third time in my lifetime, but I used the flour from the store. I want to know the difference. All right. It's still warm. It's only been about 12 minutes. I can't wait. I can't. I'm sorry. Get you off of here. The bottom feels a little soft. We'll see. Does he pass or fail? So I did some more research. That's right. Paulie's got another story. So this is your daily bread. that they used to make, the Israelites and all that. And it's actually because of einkorn powder, and it's got the leaven in it, the yeast. It's your daily bread. This is what you would have at the table every day. And I think I remember this is the prayer. So you go. I'm no preacher. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And that's my 11th hour. Guava sig. So let's break bread. Oh. 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 Oh, man. I know, my kitchen's in my house is a mess. It smells nutty. That's definitely not store-bought. You can taste the grains in it. I mean, look. A little higher heat. Brown the top a little. Just Paul. Doing what I do. It was expensive. I got enough for a bunch more loaves. Maybe some matzah bread. Oh. Red-eye gravy. Yeah, some sausage gravy. That white gravy. It needs nothing. I didn't even put butter on it. Alright, I'm gonna cut this off. Now I'm gonna alright, let's go Klingon on this thing. Like I said, it was a small loaf. I mean, you can always do more if you want. I'll make a bigger batch next time. I got some other breads I need to make. So, thumbs up, yeah. I'm going to put some of these in Tupperware. Others I'm going to vacuum seal. I'm going to stick in the freezer. It'll last a long time. I don't know how many days it'll last. This isn't that store-bought bread, so I'm only guessing, 4 or 5 days, maybe tops. But look it. And the way it tastes, it ain't going to last tonight. Took forever to make. But that's because I had to wait for the flour. I had to make my own yeast. All in all, now that I got a yeast starter going, I don't have to wait 3 days, 4 or 5 days, whatever. I can just go make bread now. So, easy peasy. I hope you enjoy the show and the processes. is really good. Yeah, my stomach. That's nice. I gotta wait though, digestion. I'll let you know. Alright, I'm just letting you know. It's been hour 15. I had 2 more pieces. I don't feel like I ate a quarter loaf of bread. But after those 3 pieces, actually after the first piece and a half, I felt full. Comfort full. And then about 20 minutes, all of a sudden I had this energy. It's crazy. I don't have any, like as if I ate bread from the store. I mean, I'm not gluten intolerable. You know what I'm saying? But when I do eat store-bought bread, I get that heavy. My stomach's tight, you know. I don't have the extended belly like I would. So, yeah, my shirt. I'm all for it, and I'd say give it a try. I mean, it's so much more healthy than you. A regular loaf of bread doesn't even have half of the vitamins, half of the protein, half of the carbs. Wasn't a lot of protein, but good carbs, stuff like that. So, give it a shot. I'm out. I'll see you on the next one.